I'm too old. I hear this all the time. In my opinion, age is a very poor excuse for not trying to improve something, not trying to get better, not trying to get stronger, not trying to get faster, whatever that may be. The reality is the older we get, the more important it is to challenge ourselves. The more important it is to do things like resistance training, to train our fast twitch muscles, to work on mobility, so that we can move and even do basic functions like reach overhead, squat down, get up and down from the ground. The reality is if we're not training those things, if we're not pushing ourselves in those things, and that's all relative to each individual, what that means, then we're going to lose those. Using the excuse of, well, I'm too old to lift weights, I'm too old to improve swing speed, I'm too old to improve mobility. Frankly, that's bullshit. And the reality is that you're never too old. So, I always tell my clients, my oldest client I've worked with is 88 years old. Um, all he wanted to do is be able to play golf 5 days a week. And so, his goals were relative to that, but we still incorporated all those elements. We strength trained, we did some power stuff. He hadn't jumped in 20 years, and we started doing some low box jumps. Um, Worked him up to that, med ball stuff, did some swing speed training, all things to keep him moving, keep him active, keep him moving fast. And we did it at a level that was appropriate for him. And so everybody's going to be different in that, but it's super, super important. We're going to lose muscle mass, bone mass, we're going to lose strength, we're going to lose power output, and we're going to lose mobility as we age, whether we like it or not. So the reality is, though, is we can fight back against that, now until we're in our graves. And so, the sooner you start, the longer you'll extend that physical peak and the slower that decline will come. But it doesn't matter how old you are, start today. Quit using age as an excuse. Quit making, feeling sorry for yourself because you're X amount of years, and start doing something about it. Find a qualified coach or professional that can start you at the appropriate level, but that's also going to challenge you and build you. Too many times as a physical therapist, I've seen my colleagues underload, underdose elderly people, with the light bands and the pink 1 pound dumbbells, and never get farther than that. Deadlift, squat, lunge, jump, throw stuff, sprint, lift heavy things, carry heavy things, move fast, do things relative to your abilities and your levels, but start doing those things and find someone to help you do